Is it time for me to talk about one of my favorite characters from Kamen Rider Geats, aka my daughter? Let's go! Guess who doesn't feel like editing their stills except for the intro? So yeah, today, like I mentioned in the community post, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite Kamen Rider characters from Geats. Now, I've already talked about the main rider, the secondary rider, and the fourth rider. Yes, Michinaga is the fourth rider, actually. But today, I'm going to be talking about the tertiary, or should I say, the third rider of the series. This is one of my favorite characters, and she is beautifully written, and her story's sad. I'm not even going to hold you. It's really sad, but it's actually really good at the same time, too, because at the end of the day, I claim this character as my child. That's how much I love this character. So, let's get into it. Kamen Rider Nago, aka Neon Kurama, is a tragic tale. She is rich. She's one of, well, the biggest names in Japan, because she also has her own streaming channel where she's trying to run away from her family so she can find the love of her life, or at least find the love she feels she deserves. Because, unfortunately, her family kind of has a lot of set rules and are very strict, especially her mother. The reason why is because a long time ago, she was actually kidnapped at the age of 10 and held for ransom. They were able to save her, but ever since then, they did not want to take the chance. So, ever since then, she never had a chance to make friends. She couldn't go out and hang out with people, and it was just, for her, horrible, because she's like, that's not the life I want. I want to experience the outside world. I want to do something with my life. But unfortunately, her parents were not having any of it. Her father was always at work, and her mother, well, she was working too, but didn't make it any better. And when she would leave, she would be reprimanded. In fact, her parents would literally send their bodyguards to go find her, like you see in episode 1 and multiple episodes down the road. But because of the events of the first episode of Kamen Rider Geats, she is now part of the DGP. Her wish is just to find love. She wants to feel the thing that she doesn't feel at home, because to her, her home is a prison. It's hollow. It's devoid of emotion. Business is the #1 thing that works in that house, and honestly, I get it. It's sad, really, but because of this, the DGP has actually helped her open her shell and become a better person, because if you've noticed the way the show is written, the way her character is, she goes through a lot, and I'm not going to say what happens later on to her when she gets her final form, because, spoiler warning, that pertains more into other parts of the story that I don't want to give up just yet until we get to that point. So when her final form does become physically available as a SH figure art, I will buy it and I will talk about it. But until then, we're just going to talk about like the early parts. So she participated in the first DGP. Unfortunately, she did not win because, shocker, Ace won. But she did get a chance to come back, and with that, she was given her actual base form, because for the longest period of time, she was using a weapons buckle. Kind of like I told you a while back, instead of like a form buckle, she was using mainly the claw buckle and the hammer buckle for a while. But when they brought her back for the second game, she got her base form, basically. It is her beat ability. Now, beat is a special buckle that looks like a cross between a piano and a little turntable, and it gives her the beat axe, aka a guitar that has the ability to use elemental properties, fire, ice, and thunder mainly. It's a very powerful weapon. Now imagine you add a second version to it. That's right, just like how I have Fever Zombie for Michinaga, I'm going to have Fever Beat for Nago. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I got this at the end of February, but I wanted to take care of other videos and try to space out unboxings, because, let's be honest, I feel like I do a lot of these. Don't look at the video history. No, but seriously, I have been looking forward to this character for a minute, and she does find the people that actually do care about her. Eventually, like I said, she does get her parents to see her for who she truly is, but that goes more into the later on story arcs, and I don't want to spoil anything yet. But come back at the end, whenever that figure gets announced, because we've already seen what it looks like, and I can't wait for it. I mean, technically, all 4 characters have their final forms. Michinaga has his Jammermashi form, which all its purposes, it's Fever Buffa with a cape and a new set of horns. I'm not getting that one. I really don't find the necessary need for it. Now, if they give him his movie form from the last Geats movie, his Poison Rage with the claw chainsaw, yes, he gets a hand as a chainsaw this time around. It's nasty. I'll get that. But yeah, I already have Kamen Rider Tycoon in his final form, Bujin's sword. I love that figure. It's sitting above me right now as we speak. But the one figure I would love to have that hasn't been released for pre-order yet is Kamen Rider Geats Mark 9. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. There we go. Set you aside for now. Yeah. Look at this color. She's so happy. And on the back. That's new. I don't remember them doing caution signs, but whatever. They released base form versions of the female model that comes with her, but it also comes with, I think, another female character as well too, that was a mainstay of the show for a little bit. Because remember, like I said, Keiwa's sister, she also participated, and I think entry form Nago also comes with his sister's mask, so you can use her. You can swap her head with that. Anyway, enough about that. Let's. Yeah. Look at that. What's that? Is that an attachment for her guitar? On her back? Eh. Do the usual. Actually, I kind of want to look at the guitar first. Look at this thing. This looks sick. It's very detailed. This is where she would hit to actually start it, but this is where she would actually summon her powers with the little flicker. Then I think it also depends on whichever button she's strumming to, so yeah. It can also be used as a melee weapon because this part right here is actually an axe. Not bad. And of course, my daughter. Put this here for now. Oh, she has little chains. Okay, so one thing I didn't explain when people have their fever forms, usually when they get fever, they'll get like an extra detail or design added to their costume. Case in point, Geats gets a golden scarf attached when he has Boost Jackpot or Magnum Jackpot. In her case, the little bands around her arm actually get bigger, plus you can see the little stars that represent the jackpot. That's neat. Oh, wait. Got another example. Michinaga. He usually has one battle skirt, but in his fever form, he gets a second one, because normally he just gets the purple right here. I'm so glad I have this, I can actually show it off. The purple right here, but when he's in fever mode, he gets the golden sash attachment as well too. So he has a full-on battle skirt instead of just like one-sided. Not to mention, the eyes also glow gold. Can't really tell from here because, hold on. And I dropped his mask, but yeah. Actually, hold on a second, I dropped his mask, that's not good. Okay, let's stop fooling around. But yeah. Beat form. She has the amplifier. I love how the speakers and the arm pads and on her legs are like the way the coloring. I've just left the whole figure itself. I haven't even pulled the plastic off yet. But yeah, in fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. going to do the one thing that I don't do, because last time, if you saw the freaking Gav video, I almost had a heart attack because I broke the driver. Well, the top came off. Come on. Work with me, Neon. There we go. But yeah, her buckle. In fact, part of me wants to take it off, but is having difficulties with it. You know what? Let's just get closer. This also talk about it has the piano motif and a little turntable right here. And of course, the fever buckle. That's 2 now. But yeah. Let's do the test. Articulation. Her arms are actually sick. I love the way her shoulder pads move a little bit better. I think out of every figure that I've worked with so far, the arms actually don't look like they're too much in the way. Let's see. Legs. Yeah. Good articulation. Any immortal words of Jobby the Hung? Beautiful. Nah, no beautiful spread. Place where she can put more buckles, just like the regular Geats figures. I really love the gold, the coloring and everything like this. It's actually, it pops, it stands out a lot. You can see the detail of her helmet with the headphones and the little mic attachment. Eee. Now, I'm going. You know what? Since the actually, I'm gonna put it in this hand. So it looks like she's actually strumming it. Yeah. There we go. Drop it. Because, fun fact, I accidentally dropped every single hand from Bujin's sword after I recorded. And imagine just little black fists blending in with the surrounding. Seriously, I need to know what this part is for. I'll go through the instructions and look at it. Oh, wait, no, that's for the attachment, because if I had the original version before the Fever version of Beat, she could attach 2 guitars together, so she would have double the power. Right, that's what that is. Okay. I didn't put the hand in the... Okay, whatever. It's like this one, I like this. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of I've been listening to Collard Greens from Schoolboy Q and Kendrick lately. For some odd reason. Kendrick singing, rapping in Spanish is hilarious to me. Hello. There we go. This is funny. This is actually the second Kamen, well, I think third Kamen Rider I've known that actually uses a guitar as a weapon, because if I remember, if you've seen the Punk Jack special, which a lot of you probably haven't, Punk Jack is another DGB character, and he actually used the beat buckle first, canonically anyway. We don't find that out till later on because it was a special. Usually a lot of specials take place like during the story in weird places in time. But yeah. Then she got it, and if I remember correctly, the other characters that use instruments as weapons were from Kamen Rider Hibiki, because since they were all Oni, they used their powers around the elements and stuff to make sure everything's copacetic. But yeah, let me brighten this up a little bit. Well, so you can actually get a good look at this figure. Like I said, I love the coloring. I love the way she's posed. I just love everything about this figure, actually. The colors really pop, and this is actually really sick. But yeah, I have more things coming down the road. It probably will be a while before I get anything else. But yeah, Kamen Rider Nago in her Fever Beat form. Rock on. Oh, forgive me. After I did all the editing, I thought I'd just come and relax. Didn't realize I kind of drifted. But if you're new here, why don't you subscribe? I have a lot of new content coming down the road. But if you've been here before, here's a random playlist of something I've done and the most recent thing I've done here too. Take care.